Okay, hi everyone. Today we are looking at a IGCSE paper. Right, as you can see over here, this is from 2020-0580, and this is paper 2 extended. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get right into it. Now, the first question that we are looking at over here is question number 2. Now, when it comes to question number 2, right, when it comes to questions like that, what they are trying to test us, the teachers are trying to see whether if you remember your BODMAS rule. Okay, so this is under whole numbers, right? What concept is this? I will call this what we call this order of operation, or we can just put BODMAS over here. All right, we will just put BODMAS over here. Do you remember what's BODMAS? Do you recall what's BODMAS? Okay, BODMAS basically means bracket, then okay, O you can kind of ignore, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. Make sense? Now, so you have to ask yourself, right? How again over here they say one pair of brackets, right? So you just want to make one pair of brackets. Where should you put the one pair of brackets? You can kind of test. Let's say I put 7 minus, I put over here, right? It becomes 7 minus 5, which is what? 2. 2 minus 3 plus 4. Does that get me to 9? No, right? Because 2 minus 7, that gets me to -5. You agree or disagree? Okay, then you move one step down. All right. So what is the meaning of BODMAS? Is basically saying that you have to solve B first, then D, then M, then A, then S. Am I making sense? So next one is I put bracket over here, right? So 7 minus 2 plus 4. Is this equals to 9?
Yeah.
Very good. And that's why the bracket has to be right smack over here. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Okay, your second one is very good. Well done. Well done, well done. Until the last one. This is also correct. But okay, it's not that you're wrong. Everything is correct. But the
Yeah.
answer, sorry? This is percentage increase, decrease. Very good. This is PID. Yeah. Okay, now you whatever you done is correct. But I still feel that this is a very dangerous way of doing. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So you want to say that, okay, first thing first, my 100% is actually equals to what? 42. You agree or disagree? Find your 1% first, and then you find 116%. Agree or disagree? Yeah, okay. I want you to list down the steps for now. Is that okay? All right. So from here itself, you can go and divide. All right. You can simply just do 42 divided by 100. You get to an answer of 0.42. And then after that, you times 116. You can press your calculator. You get to 48.72. Now, I still see the same answer, but I have no idea. I have no idea why is it that your answer is 49. You get what I'm trying to say? Can you get what I'm trying to say? Right? You cannot just go and round up or round down. You get what I'm trying to say? All right. Okay, so that is very important. Okay. All right. So therefore, your answer for this is 48.72, which is exactly what you have written. Okay, but it's just that you have to make sure you do it accurately. Is that okay? All right, can I go on? Can I go on to the next one? Now, factorization, all correct, very good. The next one over here, well, you can see, right, this is definitely about what we call, what do you think this is called? Pythagoras Theorem, correct? Now, a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. All right, this is the thing that they're trying to test you. You get what I'm trying to say now? All right, so over here, they say the area of triangle ABC is 27. Which is the area of triangle? In fact, no, they're not even testing you Pythagoras Theorem. They're just testing you simple area of triangle. They are just testing you simple area of triangle. You get what I'm trying to say? All right, they are just testing you simple area of triangle. You can see over here, this is, again, as you can see, what is this? Isn't this a slanted triangle? Do you agree or disagree? Yeah. Right, this is a slanted triangle, right? So what you want to do really is just give me my formula. When it comes to a slanted triangle, what is my formula? Can you explain to me? Half times base times height. Very good. Half times base times height. Correct? This is something that you remember, right? What is my base over here? What is my base over here? Very good. 6 is my base, right? What is my height over here? H is my height. True? Yeah. Remember, slanted triangle, you cannot use CB as your height. A lot of you all use CB as your height, right? CB is a slanted height. You get what I'm trying to say? It's not even a height that you're going to use. Agree or not? All right, so over here you go half times your base, which is 6. What is your height? Your height is h, right? But this actually gives me 27 already. Yeah. Do you understand? So they are actually testing to see whether if you know how to work backwards. Am I making sense? Okay, so you get to this, right? Okay, be confident. Tell me what's your answer over here. Very good. 3h is over here, right? Okay, very good. So therefore 3h is equals to 27. H is equals to 27 divided by 3. And therefore h is 9. Am I making sense? Okay, perfect. All right. So now once you're done with that, you want to move on to the second one. The second one says what? This is about polygons. Agree or disagree?
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to polygons, there are only two things that we learn, right? Number one is either interior angle or exterior angle. True or not? All right. Now, how do I find? Oh, in fact, another thing is, of course, from here itself, you need to know how to find number of sides. Okay, you need to know how to find the number of sides. Now, I will give you two very important formula. First one is called n minus 2 times 180. Do you recall?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the first one. The second one is called 360 over n. Okay, the second one is called 360 over n. Okay. So you see, what is the question asking us to find? The question says what? Calculate the size of one interior angle of a regular polygon with 40 sides, right? So the number of sides over here is what? 40 sides. You get what I'm trying to say now?
Okay.
This is a polygon with 40 sides, you know?
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm trying to say? So what do you think is the measurement? So you have to use the first one because the first one, right, helps us to find the total angles in a polygon. Let's say if it's 6 sides, I will just do 6 minus 2 times 180. My answer over here, right, will basically be the total angle.
Okay.
But this one is how many sides? This one is how many sides? 40 sides. So if it's 40 sides, what are you going to do? You are basically going to do what? Can you tell me? Very good. 40 minus 2, right, times 180. All right, this is my total angle. Am I making sense or not making sense?
Yeah.
All right, so my total angle over here is 40 minus 2 times 180. And I will get to an answer of 38 times 180. Agree or disagree? All right, again, isn't this BODMAS rule also? Right, you solve whatever is in the bracket first, then you move on to the multiplication. Can you understand or don't understand? All right, so 38 times 180, we get to 6,840 degree. Make sense? But this is not my answer. Because the question never says calculate the total size, but the question says the size of one interior angle.
Divide by.
Very good, because you want to find one angle, right? So you just have to do 6840 divided by 40. You cancel the zeros. Agree or disagree? All right, so 684 divided by 4. You punch the calculator, you get to an answer of 171 degree. And therefore, this is my answer for this question. Now, Alex and Chris share sweets in the ratio of 7:3. So Alex is to Chris is 7:3. Make sense? All right, from here itself, we can see that Alex receives how many more sweets than Chris? 20 more, right? Not? So what are you supposed to do when it comes to Alex receives 20 more than Chris?
Then 7x plus 2x equals 20.
But do you need the 7x? This 20, what is the meaning of 20 more? That means they are different. Agree or disagree?
Okay.
Right? It is their difference, right? So you have to do 7 units minus 3 units equals to 4 units. Agree or disagree? Yeah, 4 units. If they are talking about the total, then you add, right? Because they are talking about the difference. Agree or disagree? Right, 20 divided by 4, that gets you to 5. Agree or not? Work out the number of sweets Chris receives.
So 5 times 3.
Very good. Why? Because Chris is 3 units, right? Agree or disagree? All right, that gets me to an answer of 15. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, the length of one side of a rectangle is how much?
12 cm.
12 cm. So you draw a rectangle first. Draw a rectangle. Show me the length. The length is 12 cm, right? Okay, what is the meaning of diagonal of one rectangle is 13? What does that mean to you? Diagonal means I cut this into half, right? True? True? All right, where is 13? 13 is over here. Correct or not? Then what do they want you to find? Yeah, very good. What do they want you to find?
Calculate the area of the rectangle.
Able to find? Can you understand that? Do you understand what they are trying to ask you to do?
So I just calculate the triangle and times 2.
Triangle then times 2. But how do you find the area of the triangle? If I give you the diagonal side, and then I tell you that the length is 12. Sorry? Yeah, these are very good. So they are testing you Pythagoras Theorem. You get what I'm trying to say now? All right, they are testing you Pythagoras Theorem. Okay, I just put Pythag T. Now over here, you are trying to find out what is this first. True or not? Can you find out what is that?
Yeah.
How?
Using 13 square minus 12.
Very good, very good. Okay, to find that is what I call what is that? What is the default name of it? No. In a rectangle, what is this called? In a rectangle, what is this called?
No.
In a rectangle, what is that called?
The width.
Okay, very good. This is the length, right? This is the width, right? Or we call it the breadth, right? Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to do 13 squared minus 12 squared. Remember, you are finding something called b squared, correct or not?
Yeah.
So b squared equals to 13 squared minus 12 squared. We get to 25, right? What's b? You square root 25. Agree or disagree?
Uh-huh.
All right, you get to an answer of 5. Agree so far?
Yeah.
But this is not my answer because the question is testing you to see whether if you know how to find area.
Yeah.
Right? So now I know this is 5, right? So I don't have to have the question mark anymore, correct or not? So how do I find the area of a rectangle?
12 times 5.
12 times?
Five.
Very good. 12 times 5. You're absolutely correct. Okay, 12 times 5, which gets you to an answer of 60. Do you agree or disagree? All right, so therefore, this is your answer for this question. Ken?
Yeah.
Okay, we move on to the next one. Now, the next question wants us to use what? They say give your answer, work out this thing, and then give your answer in standard form. What is the meaning of standard form?
9 times 10.
Very good. To the power of something, right?
Yeah.
And that something that you're going to times is called A, right? A times 10 to the power of something, correct or not?
Yeah.
And this A has to be less than 10. Agree or disagree? Okay? First thing first, let's see what is it that we can find first. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. So we write out the question first. 3 times 10 to the power of 199, bracket plus 2 times 10 to the power of 201. Agree or disagree? Okay, what is it that you can do first?
I would do.
Over here, they are testing you standard form, right? So now that you have written down the question, all right, your job is very simple. Your job is to see whether if you can actually make which two the same, this one and this one the same, correct or not? So let me maybe just explain a little bit first using simple numbers, okay? Let's say if I have 3 times 10, because you see, you press your calculator for this, there's nothing you can do. You won't get any answer. You get what I'm trying to say? You probably get math error or something like that, all right? Too big already, right? So let's say if I do 3 times 10 to the power of 4, okay, how much is that? When I do 3 times 10 to the power of 4, right, I get to 30,000. You get what I'm trying to say? And if I move this back one time, I will get to 0.3 times 10 to the power of 5. Agree or disagree? Can you see that the power increases when you move it back once?
Yeah.
True? You still get 30,000. It's the same idea, correct? Okay, bear this in mind, bear this part in mind, okay? Because I am now going to ask myself, how do I make these two the same? I want to make 10 to the power of 199 and 10 to the power of 201 the same. True? Okay, so how do I do that? Very simple. Just move back how many times? 2 times. Why move back 2 times? Because 199 and 201, the difference is just 2. True or not? 199, 200, 201. True or not? So I move back 2 times. Now it becomes 0.03. True?
Yeah.
Times 10 to the power of 201. Agree or disagree? It's the same thing, what? Isn't this two the same thing? You get what I'm trying to say? Right? It's just that I present it or represent it differently, right? Plus 2 times 10 to the power of 201. Wow, now you can see that times 10 to the both is also times 10 to the power of 201.
Yeah.
Agree or disagree? Then now your job is very simple. You just have to make sure 0.03 plus 2. How much is that? 2.03. Am I making sense? Times 10 to the power of 201. Okay, so that is the reason why your answer for this question has to be 2.03 times 10 to the power of 201. The rule of thumb here is to make sure that the powers are the same. Okay, for question number 16, over here, as you can see, question number 16 says the selling price of a shirt is how much? 26.50, which means to say this price is what you see in the shop, right? We call that the price tag. Am I making sense? We call that the price tag, correct or not?
100%.
This is not the 100% because they say this includes a tax of how much? 6%.
106%.
So 106%, you must write down. So they are asking you to write down 106% equals to $26.50. Agree or disagree? You find 1% first. Am I making sense? So this is what we call percentage what? Not really percentage increase decrease, but more of this percentage like GST, percentage GST. You know what GST, right? Okay, so 1%, what is 1%? So 26.5 divided by 106, you get to 0.25. Very good, $0.25. Your job is to find the price of the shirt before the tax was added, which is 100%. Very good. Okay, and that's the reason why your answer for this question has to be $25. So the part B, right, wants us to find the total distance. Now, when it comes to total distance, you want to make sure you count the area under the graph. You get what I'm trying to say? All right, we have the area first area, we have the second area, and then we have the third area. True or not? Right? So what do you do? What do you do? Can you tell me what do you do first? You find area of what? Area of triangle first, is it? Okay, your area of triangle is what? Tell me, how much is that?
Half times 10 times 2.
Very good. Half times 10 times 2, that gets me to 10. Correct or not? Okay, second one, your rectangle. Yeah, half times?
No, 10 times 2.
Very good. Why? Because it's a rectangle. Very good. 10 times 2, right? 10 times 2, that gets me to 20. And then finally, last but not least, it is a trapezium. Correct or not? All right, trapezium is definitely half times A plus B. What's your A? A is 20. Oh, no, sorry. A is not 20, yeah? A is a 2. What is your B? Your B is 4, right? 2 plus 4 times 20, correct not? Okay, so basically 6 times 20, then we divide by 2. Now we get to 60 over here, correct not? All right, then your job is to add all of these up together. Agree or disagree? All right, you add all of these up together, you get to an answer of 90 meters, and that is your answer for this question. Okay, so over here, as you can see, they have given us these measurements, and they tell us that it is already rounded, correct not? I want the largest possible, so I need to definitely add. You agree or disagree? I need to add to get to my original. So what do I add first? What do I add? I need to ask myself what do I add? But because over here it says milliliters, right? So it's basically just add 0.05. Cannot add 0.5. If okay, let's say you are confused. You go and add 0.5, right? You see, your answer is 8.7. How can that be? You get what I'm trying to say? You get what I'm trying to say? So you have to add 0.05. So you get to 8.25, right? You get what I'm trying to say? And then this one you add 0.05 again. We get to what? 9 point. You understand or don't understand? Okay, so I want the largest possible. So I will assume that this part and this part is 9.45. True? And then this one is also 9.45. Correct or not? All right, and then after that, the base over here is 8.25. Make sense or don't make sense? Then how do you find the question says they want you to find the parameter, correct or not? Parameter means everything outside.
Okay.
True? All right, so 9.45 plus 9.45 plus 8.25. Very good. Okay, so what do you get from here? When you add them up together, you get to an answer of 27.15, and this is the largest possible parameter of the triangle. Okay, for this question, right, they want us to find the coordinates of the turning point. I think the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you draw it out. You need to know what is missing, and then you just keep moving towards what is missing. You get what I'm trying to say? So can you see this part that I've drawn? Okay, so this is a set curve. Why is it a set curve? Because it's negative x squared. The coefficient is negative, true? So I have 2 points over here, right, that I need to find. Why am I finding these 2 points? Because these 2 points will help me to find my line of symmetry. These 2 points will help me to find my line of symmetry. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so in order for me to find these 2 points, I need to acknowledge that, first thing first, very importantly, is that these 2 points, they are sitting on the, what is this called? The x-axis, right? That means to say my y has to be 0. True or not? You agree or disagree? So you just say let y be 0 first. Can? Let y be 0, yeah? So like what you did, you say 0 is equals to 6 plus 4x minus x squared, correct or not? Okay, or maybe you want to rearrange in such a way that will fit nicely to our quadratic equation, right? You get to this, right? Then you press the calculator, right? Okay, what are the 2 values of x? The 2 values of x, the first one, can you tell me? 5.166227.
No, 1 second.
Sorry. 16227. The second one is negative 1.16227. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you know this one is definitely the 5 one. True? This one is the negative 1.16227. Correct or not?
Yeah.
How do you find your line of symmetry?
5.16227.
Correct.
Plus negative 1.16227 divided by 2.
Very good. Okay, so find your line of symmetry. So x, okay, is actually equals to, you know why I say x, right? Because this is the line of symmetry. Correct or not? Okay, so 5.16227 plus bracket negative 1.16227. And then what do we want to do? We want to divide by 2. Correct or not? What's your answer? X is actually equals to how much? 2. Correct or not? Okay, so I know that these 2 already correct. Yeah, so one of it is already solved. Okay. Why am I missing? Y. True? Okay, so now since you know x is 2, so you just say let x be 2. Correct or not? Okay, all right, find y. Agree or disagree? Okay, so you just sub it in. Y is equals to 6 plus 4 bracket 2 minus 2 squared. Make sense or don't make sense?
10.
How much is that?
10.
Very good. All right, so you get to y equals to 10. All right, so y equals to 10. Don't write wrongly, yeah? All right, so you see, all of my unknowns are all found. True? All right, so that's how I get to 2, 10. Understand? So the first thing we want to do when it comes to vectors is to understand that, okay, you have to read first, right? The diagram shows a triangle OAB. Where's OAB? Can you see OAB or not? OAB is this entire thing. Can you see that? All right, very, very nicely, they have already told us that OAC is a straight line And then they say OA is to OC is 2 is to 5. What does that mean to you? It basically says, it is basically telling you that OA is 2 units.
Okay.
Can? OA is 2 units, right?
Yeah.
Then what's OC? OC, the entire thing is 5 units, correct or not? So this is 5 units, right? So that means this is how many units? This is 3 units. Agree or disagree? Okay, this again, once again, this is under vectors. Agree or disagree? Okay. M is the midpoint. Okay, once you're ready, only when you're ready. Okay, M is the midpoint of AB. When I say that is the midpoint, that means to say these two parts are the same. Agree or disagree? Okay, they say OA equals to what? A. OB equals to what? B.
Okay.
Can? What is the question trying to get us to find? AB, right now. So I like what you've written. You say AB equals to AB. Look at AB. Don't write anything first. Just listen to me first. What's AB? Where's AB first? AB is over here, right? We always use the triangle to help us. You get what I'm trying to say? Since AB is over there, you wrote this. You wrote AO plus OB. That's absolutely correct one. Right? What's AO? What's your AO? What's your AO? What's your AO? AO, huh? No, AO is not A. AO is negative A. Why is that so? Because AO is going to the other direction. You understand? The moment you change the direction, you change the sign. Plus, what's my OB? What's my OB? Very good. So what's my AB? Therefore, your answer has to be negative A plus B. And that's it. You get what I'm trying to say? All right, so that's how you will solve A, B. MC, where's MC? MC is this part over here, right? Which part? Can you see MC? Yeah, very good. All right, MC is this one over here, correct or not? Okay, so what we want to do, right, to find MC, I can literally just use this triangle, right? Which triangle am I going to use? Which triangle am I going to use?
ACM.
Sorry, tell me.
ACM.
ACM, very good. Very good. So the first thing you want to find, or you want to ask yourself is, do I have AM first? I don't have, right? Do I have AC? I also don't have, right? Because why? MC is actually equals to what? How do I find MC?
No, but with AB though. So is it?
We have AB, yeah, but we want AM.
Is AB? Is AB? No, is AM half of AB?
You are absolutely correct. So you want to find that first. You understand? But I want you to write out first. Okay, MC is equals to what? What plus what? MC, yeah, MC is this part over here, right? You can say AM.
AM plus MC.
AM, okay, let's write AM plus MC. Does that get you to MC? No, right? Because M and M is in the middle, correct or not? What about if I go MA plus AC? You get what I'm trying to say? Isn't that equals to A? True?
Or you can go CA plus AM.
Can also. All right, so MC is actually equals to, like I said, ready? All right, MA plus AC. True? All right, A and A cancel each other, right? Okay, let's find MA first. Do I have MA? I don't have, right?
Yeah.
Do I have MA or don't have? Don't have. Can we find MA first?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to find MA first. How do you find MA? Very simple, right? Find MA, you just have to do half of what? Negative A plus B. But remember, you see negative A plus B, right, is AB. True or not? True or not? So you want to go BA first, right? Find MA. First thing first, you want to find BA. Agree or disagree?
Okay.
BA is basically A minus B. So BA is the entire thing, right? BA, B to A, agree or disagree? All right, B to A. True?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to divide by 2.
You need to divide by 2 because you want to find MA, correct or not?
Yeah.
So therefore, MA is half. Half of A minus B. You have to write it in this manner. Okay? I think that will help you a lot.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Right, just half. Right?
Okay.
Very good. A minus B over 2 also can. Can? Understand? Okay. Or A over 2 minus B over 2. Doesn't matter. Okay. MA, you got it, right? Okay, MA got it. Can we find AC now? Or CA? Oh no, we want AC. Yeah. So in the same direction, right? We learned just now that 2 units, you see, all of these are wrong. 2 units is equals to A. True? That is 3 units. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so what I want to do is I want to find AC, correct or not? Okay, so since because I want to find AC, what I want to do is since I know, let me see, what is it? AC is over here, right? Okay, I know OA already, right? OA equals to what? OA is how many units? 2 units, right? Okay, so 2 units is actually equals to A, correct or not? 1 unit is actually equals to A over 2. True? All right, so I want to find 3 units, correct or not? So A over 2 times 3 over 1. Do you agree or disagree? 3A over 2. Why is it 3 units? Because this is AC. AC is 3 units, ma. If they tell you 2 units is A, how do you find 3 units? So that's why I wrote, right?
Because
2
5
units is A.
minus
2 units is A, right?
Mm.
1 unit is A over 2, right?
Okay.
So what is 3 units?
A over 2 times
Times 3. Can you understand? Why do you, okay, so let's say if you do 5 units minus 2 units, you still get 3 units, right?
Mhm.
You get what I'm trying to say? What were you thinking of? What were you thinking of? Why do you say the 5 units?
So I know you're trying to find 3U, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right. I'm trying to find 3U. Exactly what I'm finding. 3U. Correct? Okay, 2U is how much? 2U is how much? Okay, 1U,
A over 2.
3U.
3A over 2.
Make sense?
Okay.
No, if you don't understand, you have to say. I want you to say it like right now.
Well, okay.
What is the confusing part? Which one is it?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you see the triangle first? Can you see OA is A?
Yeah.
And OA is how many units?
2.
Okay, how about I change? Okay, I say 2 units is equals to 10. Can?
Okay.
How do you find 3 units?
Oh, you make it 1 unit.
Yeah lah,
5.
right? You get to 1 unit which is equals to 5, right? Then after that, how do you find 3 units? True? Isn't that equals to 15? Now can you understand?
Okay.
Now I'm not dealing with 10 anymore. I'm not dealing with 10 anymore. I'm dealing with what? What is the value that I'm talking about over here? What is the value that I'm talking about over here? A, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, are you understanding or no?
Yeah,
You can see, do you know why 2 units is A first or not? Because of this sentence over here.
yeah, because OA is 2.
Yeah, exactly. That 2 means 2 units, right? It doesn't mean that it is 2. It means 2 units, correct or not? And the value is A. Can? So 1 unit is what? Tell me what is my 1 unit?
A divided by 2.
What is my 3 units?
3A.
How much?
3A over 2.
Can? You understand? You understand? You sure? Confirm?
Yep.
Okay, so 3 units is 3A over 2, can?
Yep.
Which is my AC already, okay? All right, so I have my MA, I have my AC. What can I do?
Just plus them.
Very good. So you go A minus B over 2. Agree or disagree?
Okay.
Plus
3A over
3 over 2. And then what do you do? What do you get over here? Over 2, right? A minus B plus 3A. Agree or disagree? What's A plus 3A? That gives you how much? 4A. True?
Yep.
4A minus
B.
minus B over
2.
2. Can you understand? Okay? Can? But do you stop here? No, cannot. You know why? Do you know why you have to go on? Do you know why you have to go on? Because you see 4A minus B over 2 can be divided, right? 4A divided by 2 becomes 2A minus B over 2 is half a B lah. Can? Or B over 2 lah. Alright, but I prefer to put half a B. Can? Alright, so that is your answer for MC. So you see, you write a single fraction in its simplest form. So what you want to do is to make sure that what the denominator is the same, right? So 2 over 1 minus away 2x minus 1 over x plus 1. True or not? Okay, then after that over here, what do you want to do? The denominator, right? So x plus 1 over here as well. Correct or not? This one also x plus 1. True? Okay, so 2 bracket x plus 1 over, remember your denominator is x plus 1. You got to be extremely careful with this. I kept saying this. You have to minus and then you do 2x minus 1. You have to bracket.
Yeah.
Did you bracket or not? You never bracket, you won't get it right.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying or not? You get what I'm trying to say? You must bracket. I always say that when you see a minus in a fraction, you got to be very careful. Can? So this becomes 2x plus 2. Correct or not? Can? This minus 2x. True? Plus 1. Very good. Over x plus 1. Correct? Okay, 2x minus 2x becomes nothing, right? 2 plus 1 becomes 3. You see why you're wrong or not? You were correct until the part whereby you have to expand it. Let there be no confusion, okay? Do you understand or you don't understand? All right, so that's the reason why your answer has to be 3 over x plus 1. And that is your answer, okay? The ux minus 2u minus x plus 2, correct or not? Over u squared minus 1, right?
Yeah.
So you want to group them up together first. Did you group them up together? Ux minus x, is it? Is that what you did?
No, I did.
With this?
No,
What did you do?
I've moved you out.
You move u out. Okay, fine. You move u out. What are you left with? X minus 2. Okay, then the other side, right, must also be x minus 2.
Yeah, then no,
You understand what I'm saying?
minus 1.
Minus 1. Let's see, minus 1 times x. Is it minus x?
Yeah.
Yes. Then minus 1 times minus 2. Is it positive 2?
Yeah.
Yes, very good. So then u squared minus 1 is over here, correct or not? So u bracket x minus 2. Okay, so in fact, no need already. You know why? You can just group them out like that. Correct?
Okay.
Can you see it?
Uh-huh.
Right? Because this one and this one is already the same, huh? What do you have to repeat it? You don't have to, what? Correct or not? Okay, so you get to here, right? True?
How did I end up?
What is u squared minus 1? What is u squared minus 1 first? U squared minus 1 means a squared minus
No, wait, I think you
b
wrote
squared.
the question wrong.
I wrote the question wrongly.
You see, negative 1 is supposed to be x plus 2. You wrote x minus 2.
No, I'm right. You're wrong. You know why? Because I want this one and this one to be the same. You agree or disagree? Okay, let's say if this is plus, then when you expand it, right, what do you get? Minus 1 times 2. Do you get to positive 2? You don't, you get to negative 2. You get what I'm saying or not? So that part, your part is wrong, correct or not? You understand what I'm saying? You want to make sure the brackets are all the same. You agree or disagree? Listen to me first. Then after that, your u squared minus 1 is a squared minus b squared, right? A squared minus b squared is also a minus b, a plus b. True?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your a? U squared.
No,
what's your a squared?
I did
U squared.
u plus 1, u minus 1.
Okay, fine. Right? A is u, right?
Yeah.
What's your b squared? 1, right? What's your b? Still 1, right? Okay, so u minus 1, u plus 1 is absolutely correct. So this becomes u minus 1 bracket x minus 2 over u minus 1, u plus 1, correct or not? Can you see something is the same over here? Which one? U minus 1, u minus 1 must cancel, right? So you're left with x minus 2 over u plus 1, and this is your final answer. Okay? All right, so that's all I have for you for this paper. Hi everyone, if you like this video, you can click right here for a similar video, or you can view our playlist here.